And welcome to another Neo Shade 123 review. We're back to the normal review space. There's no more giant figures. Well, figures that can't fit in this space here. This is a limited space. The highest figure this will fit is, I believe, Armada Unicron. So, because this is where Energon Omega Supreme really usually goes for my collection, because he ain't got nowhere to go. He's too big for the Energon shelf, which is somehow turned into a pseudo classics shelf now. But this figure here, oh geez, let me tell you about this. This was one of my holy grail figures for several years. Beast Wars 2nd. Yes, it is actually pronounced 2nd. It's not 2. It's not 2. It's 2nd for some reason. I get that's the official name of it. Beast Wars 2nd Galvatron, or if you got the Korean version like I did, even though mine was out of box, so I didn't know it was the Korean version until I got the instructions right here. Which actually, you know, this could be, person was like, oh, I don't have good instructions, let me just get the Korean ones. I don't know. It probably is the Korean version. But if you got the Korean version, he's known as Galvatron. I don't know why. But being the Korean version, I'm not as worried about gold plastic syndrome on him. Because if this was like the original Takara version, from Beast Wars 2nd, which was like in 1997, 1998, I'd be super worried about this. His feet and the only gold plastic on him. I love how they did that. Two important parts of him, the most important parts of this whole figure, are made out of gold plastic. But from what I've done in little searches and stuff, like if you guys want after this review, you're like, oh, I want my own figure of this, because this is a pretty cool figure. I've done up research, and from what I've seen and heard, that this guy isn't really a major sufferer of gold plastic. Kind of like what I heard for Beast Wars Silverbolt. Well, the fuse, not the Fusor, but the one from Magnaboss. Boy, was I wrong when I got my Magnaboss and my Silverbolt broke after the first combination. So, if anything, be careful with your toy. Like, I'm super careful with this. But, yeah, this is Beast Wars 2nd Galvatron, and this guy is nice. Like, he turns into a dragon. He's famous for his drill tank mode. You'll see why I put quotations. Why I did the little quotation thingy. And his robot mode. God, this guy's just posable in dragon mode. Though his head's really posable in dragon mode. Ball joint neck, like this, all this right here. All these are ball joints. They're individually ball jointed. I think the bottom one can move too. No, it can't. But these ones can turn. That one can't, though. His mouth does open. If I can get it. I don't know if you all can hear that music. I hope you can't, because that means this can't get this. Yeah, his mouth does open, and it's pretty nice. And he's got nice green. It's kind of hard to tell. He's got nice green eyes. The light's just kind of blocking it. Yeah, those nice green eyes. Nice red paint apps there, too. I like it. His teeth are silver. Let's see. Can't see much there. That's like the underside. That's kibble there. His little arms do move. The claws don't move, no. These move. I'm weary of them, because they're gold plastic. His wings, he can flap his wings somewhat. He can move these so they're further back, so they kind of flap up more. Yay. And they can move on this joint here, up and down. They move down I know why they move down. And the tail doesn't really move because it's all, not one piece, but it's two different pieces smushed together, and oh god. Yeah. His feet are, his legs are really hard at balancing. That's because, yeah. Oh! And if you didn't notice, he has, Gatling gun knees. Yeah, that's a theme of this toy. Gatling gun knees. And a claw tail thingy. But, to transform this guy into his vehicle mode, what you want to do is go ahead. I'm going to do the first step because this is the most scary one for me. What you want to do is strain out the dragon head like this, and you'll see why this thing is called the Drilldo here in a second. These parts you want to move up like this. Tilt that one way and basically turn this one around. And there are pegs here. There are holes inside of these. You want to line up the hole in the peg and snap in. Not really snap in, it's just kind of held in. And we'll do the same thing for the other one. Twist it around. Be careful with it because it is gold plastic. And, yeah. Don't flag me for this, please. I know a bunch of trolls are going to flag this video now. Because of that. The next part is, you want to get the hands, the arms, they're supposed to be up underneath the wings for the drill tank mode. Not mold, mode. It's odd. There. Put the wings back down, put the tail back down. Alright, next part. And I'm doing this from dragon to drill to robot for a reason, and it's because it's easier to get to the robot from drill tank. And next you want to unhook that, hook these two parts together, and fold that down, and that clips into place. Now, you want to push this part out. Oh wait, I can't push it out. Just pull it out like that. Now, the dragon leg, you just want to click back into place and fold that up. I'm really afraid the feet are going to break. The dragon feet are my biggest worry. Just fold them up like that and take this panel here at the top and fold it. And it's probably kind of hard to see. Let's move the light. There we go. Well, like, I'm looking at the camera screen from, like, higher. So, that's probably why it's really hard for me to tell. Because you know how screens can be sometimes. And you just want to push that the rest of the way in. And there is a hole and there is a peg. And you can probably tell. You don't need me to tell you like little school children. Oh, actually, and sadly, these do not turn. At least mine don't. That one kind of budges a bit, but it doesn't turn. I don't know if it's supposed to turn or not, but I don't want to force nothing and actually break something I've wanted. Basically, for the other leg, you do the same thing. Fold that foot out. Fold the dragon feet in. Fold this panel down that covers the rest. And pick it end underneath. And for the final step, you want to go ahead and strain these wings up. Make sure they're even. Fold them up all the way. Fold that part down, fold it up like that. Make sure they're even to the bottom, something like this. And there you have his Drilldo mode with spinning action, everyone. Good night, everybody. Oh man, it's a cool mode, but I still want to know what's up with Japan and drill tanks. Can someone answer me this? What's up with Japan and drill tanks? I think they go as far back as flipping Godzilla. And Godzilla's from originated in like the 60s, I believe. The original Godzilla. But oh man. He does have wheels underneath, so he does roll. What's really cool is this is really somewhat reminiscent of the G1 Galvatron, because this guy took his name. Same thing with Megatron from Beast Wars. Him and Galvatron took their names from the famous Decepticons. Like, I read that on the TF Wiki. Like, you can see, this is kind of reminiscent of G1 Galvatron's, I don't know what to call it. I guess you could say tank mode. Not his tank mode, but like his gun placement mode. It's kind of odd. I don't have it's like, this is technically the only two figures I own that are Galvatron are this and Armada Galvatron, which I just call Megatron. Because wasn't he just called Megatron in the show when he got that upgrade? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to go on to robot mode. First off, we're going to go ahead and rip this part off because it makes it easier to transform. Alright, so to go to robot mode, what you want to do is unhook the legs and fold them out, fold them down. Go ahead and pull that panel back, take that part up, put the foot. There you go, there's his footy. Put the kneecap, Gatling gun kneecap, the theme of this toy. That and a giant freaking phallic looking drill. Do the same thing to the other leg. Snap it into place. I'm trying to make this as informative as possible because I couldn't find that much information from the reviews I found of this guy. So, except for Scott's. I think Scott had a review of it. I'm not sure. I forget what. I think he did. Or that. No, that was Magmatron. Never mind. Wait, did he? No, no. Next, you want to split the tail apart. Split the tail apart, and it's going to be hard. Go ahead. These shoot out. Why, I don't know, because I don't know. Maybe he had that gimmick in the show, but they're kind of useless to shoot out from behind. To split the tail apart, and you want to lay it first. Well, actually, push the chest up and spin this around. Spin the waist around, and then I'll actually push these arms to get them out of the way. Get them underneath those pink parts so that this kind of saves place. Push that down. Push that back. Push this part down. Push this silver part back. And put the arms, and they'll tab into place on the sides. Like a lot of Transformers do that. Pull out the head, and tab in the chest in place. I really do like that head. It's really cool. It really is Beast Wars Megatron-like. Pull down the arms. Plug them into place. Twist the arms around. This guy's got good articulation, I'll tell you that much, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Do the same thing for the other one. Tap that into place. You can go ahead and put these parts back. Lastly, but not least, go ahead and do this. Take this back in, fold it up like that, fold it down, and it forms somewhat of a kind of a cape. If anything, it's just a really bad back kibble. And there we have Beast Wars 2nd Galvatron, who is really, really cool. Now this guy, I really like this robot mode. It's really regal looking. Because he is the Emperor of Destruction, you know. But I mean, it's really, really cool looking, and my lighting just sucks really bad. I don't know why. Oh shit, that's gonna fall. My lighting just, it blows. Maybe putting it there makes it better. No? Yeah, my lighting can't do justice for how this figure looks. Maybe if I put it back. No, still won't. Don't know why. My lighting just decides not to. It's like, well, no, Chase, you can't have nice things. Okay? Can't have nice things. But my lighting doesn't do this guy justice. I'm sorry about that. But I'm actually sorry if this review is a little long. He is a triple changer, you know. Plus, I'm trying to be informative about him. But, articulation-wise, his head turns, not too bad. Arms go in and out. Do rotate at the shoulder, but it's on a ratchet joint for I don't know why. Upper arm swip. Ooh, shoot! Yeah, you just saw that shoot out behind I hit the trigger. They do shoot out pretty well. I don't want to shoot it back there, or also end up like that one missile from the Power Ranger review. Bends at the elbow. His wrists do have movement to them. So, yeah, for a Beast Wars figure, that's pretty good for arm articulation. His waist does move. It goes in and out. Bends at the knee, and he bends pretty well at the knee. No footy articulation. That's it for articulation for him. That's pretty good range of movement for a Beast Wars toy, I will tell you that much. Considering this was the era of ball joints, so... But, weapon-wise, you can take these, and you put them in his hands, and he uses them as sickles. Which I find is pretty cool. I really like that. He uses them as sickles. You can actually get this guy in some pretty good poses. Because he has that backpack to act... He has this to act as a third leg, so you can get him in some pretty dynamic poses. But if anything, it's kind of hard to get him in like any really kind of cool ones. Like this is probably like the best pose I can think of. And you can take this part off the back here, and he's on his back heavy. Though this part really is, he is somewhat back heavy because of that. And you take this part, and you fold this out. Fold it up like this, and you got these move on a ratchet, and they also move like that on a spring because of the gimmick, which isn't working that well on mine. I did get it used, so I think it's supposed to be like this, and you do this, and it is a giant capture claw. Which is really cool that he can actually hold in his hand. Why? I don't know, but it's like here, let me trade in. Well, I guess I can see. Well, no, you can kind of see the spiky theme going on with this guy. But size comparison. Let me get him actually standing straight for one. He's about. I would say, height-wise, he is... Let's get a figure everyone should have by now. He's, height-wise, he's Voyager size. Here's Voyager Springer by him. Well, yeah, he's about Voyager size. Mass-wise, I would say he is... Mass-wise, I'd say he's about Ultra size. Yeah. But he's a great figure, guys. I'm really sorry this review has ran quite a bit, I know. But I'm trying, as I said, I'm trying to be as informative as possible about this one. Which I really do like this toy. I really do like this toy. It's nice. It's very, very kawaii desu. Desaru. Aru. It's Japanese. It's very, very Japanese. Japanaru. But, yeah, that's... Oh, I did forget to mention one thing. You've all probably been wondering what the heck this is. That's his Galvamatrix. And that here is actually a glass marble. A yellow glass marble. And, I actually took apart the chest, and it's a glass marble. Like, pretty neat. Yeah. So, that's it for this one, guys. As usual, you know, it's like, go ahead, like the video if you, it's like the video, show the support, listen to Good Morning Cybertron, go ahead, check out my Twitter, thank you, Mans99s, for handling Good Morning Cybertron's Twitter, because none of us could. Not even Wholesome. But, that's it for this one, guys. Catch you all next time.